Okay, moving on to the US dollar, Canadian dollar now. Um, Not last week, but the week before, we moved through the upper back resistance, turning this market bullish on the daily chart, and we also made a thrust bar on the weekly chart to complete the buy setup. It was quite a big burst higher, and we did actually fail at this weekly TDST resistance level 1.0531, but we still did make the TDF buy setup. So I was expecting to see a bounce here, and although we did have obviously quite a big move to the downside following the break of the bat and the failure of the TDST levels, I did mention coming down towards that 240 level that the market should try and sort of bottom out there, and we did see that on Thursday. We made a hammer candle, and we went as low as 1.0108, and it was quite a good close. So the previous day on Wednesday we had an inside day, so I decided to place buy stop orders there at the 1.0245 area. And although we went lower that day, I didn't obviously put in the sell stops because I obviously seen the market going higher, and I held the positions, and they were triggered on Friday. And so as you can see, I know quite a few of you guys got into this trade, so we're currently sitting okay here, up 97 pips and quite close to the first target. But because of the way this is going to bottom out, and also the monthly chart, if we take a look at this monthly chart, as I said at the start of last week, uh, we were right down, at the open of the monthly level, and I mean, I mentioned that this would be such a random candle if we closed all the way down here. So I was expecting to see this move up higher, and I mean, basically, the big burst up here has just sort of opened this market out to the possibility of quite a big move, in my eyes anyway. So it looks like we might get that. So we covered the body of the TDF bar last week, and looks like we're having a fairly good close. We'll see how the market opens tonight, but these are looking not too bad. First target's just the bearish thrust high, and we're almost there now, just some sort of 40 pips away. The second target, guys, I'm probably actually going to hold this one to like about the 1.1219 level. I know it's quite far away, but I see it as quite within reach, quite easily within reach. So expect to hold this one for a few months possibly. Depends how much this market quickens. But apart from that, really nothing else going to be doing here. In fact, I didn't have time to quickly check these, but it's actually a nice removal of the final bearish thrust, which is 1.0286. So that would give us a chance to add some more positions. So 1.0286, and again it's around about that 200 to 300 level that the market seems to be respecting quite well. So I would certainly take a look at it if we can get back down and test that level. Going into tomorrow, you can see that's a nice removal, bearish thrust, sort of half and half. We come back down to test this, I'd expect definitely to see a bounce from there. So that's a chance to add some more positions. So hopefully we can maybe actually close out this first one, come back down and bounce, add more, and see how many more we can add. Because unusually, because we've stretched so far, you can see the lower bat's miles away. So we do have plenty of room. The first target's miles away as well. So there is plenty of room for this market to go higher, and to remain bullish for quite some time. So and also another 2 weeks time we should complete a TDF bar here on the monthly, and that should signal some more strength to come into this market. Just to point out as well, it was actually quite nice. Obviously, we had this big burst up. This is the 4-hour chart, and we had a move down. We had a TDF signal there around about the 240 level, and we actually had a really nice test of this TDST support level down here. Just a small hammer candle, a bounce from there, followed by the TDF. I mean, it was another reason that I was going to definitely hold that buy stop order up here, because it was starting to look quite good. But again, that's quite a good DeMark signal that you could trade the bounce and you could trade the TDF. You can see we cover the bar as usual and then head higher. Perfect. I mean, obviously I've not been around too much, and I won't be around too much in the next few months. But these are the kind of things that I'd be looking for within this bar. I've not really checked, but within this dark bar that we covered the TDF 4 hour bar here, I'm fairly sure it was probably some 5 minute, 15-minute signal within that 4 hour time frame to go long. Stuff like that. I mean, this is a positive looking signal here. So we'll see where we run from here. Closed above the TDST resistance there as well. So it's another positive thing for the market. But other than that, so basically just look towards this 1.0286, look to the 5 minute and 15-minute chart, and see if we can get any more buy signals to add possibly a bigger position with smaller risk, and yeah, see how it goes. Okay, good luck.